on, folks? This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF Friday. It's a TGIF. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our quotes. This is by Norman Vincent Pearl. Never talk defeat. Use words like hope, belief, faith, and victory. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We ended Dow Industrials up 208, NASDAQ up 45, S&P's up 21, gold contract down $22, traded at $1,192 an ounce. Silver off 20 cents at $16.84 an ounce. Platinum down 42 bucks at $1,225 an ounce. Platinum's almost the same price of gold, which is absolutely amazing. Copper, $3 a pound. Light sweet crude got smoked once again, down $1.30 at $89.71. That's going to 85 bucks. Bonds, the ever-ready bond market, folks, refuses to back down. 10-year bond down 4 ticks at 125.06. 30-year bond up 10 ticks at 139.09. And King Dollar up 1,100 ticks, trading out at 86.79. The euro down 156 at 125.13, and the yen up 133 at 109.75. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You have a cash S&P up here at 1969. You came down from the highs of the 19th of September. That high was 2019. You get into a price point yesterday of 1926. So what we have there, you get about a 94-point A to B structure. Today, you get a bounce going, and then the NYSE had some volume. It was 800 million versus 800 million. You can expect that this bounce will get you up somewhere about the 1985 level. Inside the SPY, you want to look at that correlation, volume-wise, price-wise. You did 114 million shares. That's going into 177 million. SPY out here is at this 196.52. And, you know, the bottom line, SPY can make it up to 198.50, which would be another $2, which would be another huge day, which will give the bulls and the bears both something to yap about. NASDAQ Composite. What do we have with the composite? What you have with the composite is this. Composite goes up 45 bucks. And inside the, percentage-wise, inside these indices, folks, what you have is this. The Dow is up 1.2%, S&P is 1.2%, NASDAQ 1%. And that's kind of unusual because the NASDAQ likes to lead. NASDAQ also had 1.7 billion. 1.7 billion was going against 2.2. Yeah. So the NASDAQ's going to be the number, man.
If you look at the Qs, same thing, you're going to see real light volume. At least it was at 345.
No, absolutely. So what you have is this. The composite up 45 bucks, 44.75. What I expect you can get up there, that baby can get up to 45, 46, which is quite a way. The 3 Qs, the NDX 100, using the 3 Qs. 3 Qs today go up, come on, baby. Where is she? There she is. Up 96 cents. You're at 98.17. You do 41 million shares. That's going into 58. And, you know, this is basically, this little baby, the NDX can get up to this 99.30 market. That's basically another $1 up. Gold contract. Let's take a look at gold. They got gold below those lows out here. Gold goes down 23 bucks today. Does it with 178,000 contracts, and that's a problem. No two ways about that. You came into the 186,000. If it had more, another 10,000 contracts, you can make the case that it's an ABC structure on the way down, and that would be one monster ABC structure on the way down.
It would.
If we go over to the GLD and you take a look at the correlation, if you're not in the futures market, the GLD right now is at 114.61, and what that is doing is going right into the lows that were generated out here, which is 114.68. Now, you're below it. When you're below it, that's a problem. We did, let's see, let me put the weekly up, because the weekly will give you an indication. Okay, so at 114.68, we did 109 million shares, and what we did here this week, we did 38 million.
Is there any chance that you would see somebody like a Paulson or other big holders have to be washed out here and have to start selling?
No, I doubt it.
So?
I doubt it. Because what you have is that Paulson basically has brought his position back on the downdraft. Figure the first low in gold, folks, was June of last year. He, right now, he owns almost 4% of the GLD. He had owned at one point like 12%. So he has already brought that position back and brought it back pretty dramatically. Bond market. We go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. Now, this market is just amazing. So the 10-year bond, folks, in that aspect today, rejected lower price, did 1.7 million contracts, and guess what? That's also lower volume, because when we went topside, it had done 1.9 million. That's an ABC up. And that ABC up looks like we'll find out how it goes attacks the 126.12 level. But the way that's set up, it wants to take it out. Your A point on this is the 123.16, and your B point up here is 125.23. Yeah, it's big, man. It's 2 points. So that would get you to 126.26. So let's say that's almost 127. Yeah, that's right over the highs.
What did the yield on the 10-year do?
The yield on the 10-year right now, we are at 2.438. The 30-year, you take a look at the 30-year, and the 30-year right now is trading out. The 30-year is strong like bull. It's amazing, actually. So the 30-year right now actually went positive, rejected 138.11, closed at 139.10, and this is a monster, too. The 8 point on this is 135.13, and the B is 140. Oh, my God. So that's almost 4.5 points, which would get you to 144. And that's over the highs of 140. So it's a big number. That's also basically saying that, guess what? This is a bounce. So the correlation and the harmony inside that is saying to me that this is a bounce in the marketplace. King Dollar. Let's go over to King Dollar. King Dollar is just absolutely amazing. King Dollar was screaming for a higher price, got higher price, 55,000 contracts, and King Dollar's only gone one way, and that's up. When you're this close to a swing point, as we said, when you're looking at King Dollar, what I expect you're going to see is that it's going to go up into that swing and go for the swing. The swing that we're talking about, folks, the last swing high was in 2010. Imagine we're in 2014 too, right? Yep. So that high is 88.80. The high before that was 89.10, and that was in 2009. So bottom line, you're going to see inside the currency markets huge fluctuations, and you're also seeing volatility in spades. Now, in that context, okay, this is pretty cool in that context, actually, because I want to welcome back Everbank as one of our sponsors at TFNN. And, they have a lot of different products, folks. And one of the products that they have that is open until October 15th, if you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see the Everbank banner on the right-hand side. It's called the Market Safe BRICS CD. And what this is, and if you're familiar with Everbank, Everbank is very creative in their product line. And in this particular case, you can have a 3-year CD. They call it the Market Safe BRICS product. And what that product is this. If you believe that good things are in the horizon in the emerging markets, and that those emerging markets would end up being Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, you can get a 3-year CD. Now, this is how this works, which is pretty neat. It's particularly neat because the dollar has gone so dramatically higher, and these other currencies, a lot of these currencies have gone lower. You can open this from now until October 15th. You need $1,500 to open it. The key here, that's why they say it's a market-safe BRICS CD product, that your principal is 100% protected. There's no monthly account fee. It's an FDIC insured product. It's IRA eligible. And what does happen, though, if those currencies go up, well, you get the upside, and you're protected on the downside. And what is intriguing, of course, is that because of the way that the dollar ran topside, this is a decent time to take a look at it. If you'd like more information about it, you can call their trading desk. It's 855-750-4051. That's 750-4051, or just hit the banner on the front page of TFNN. David and I are coming right back, folks. You stay right there.